this past October, China didn't just release a few new policies. It basically handed the world a roadmap to its economic future. Now, for anyone in business or investment, this isn't just news. It's a high-valued intelligence brief. So let's jump right in and follow the money.
Know China to do better business. Save time and money with expert insights on China trade and investment. Welcome to our channel, Trade with China. We're here to give you the insights that save you time and money, because we believe that to really succeed, you have to know China.
So, the big question is, where are the trillions going next? Well, think of this policy blitz less like a series of random announcements and more like a treasure map. It's a strategic blueprint showing exactly where China is pouring its focus and, more importantly, its funding for the next few years. This isn't just news, it's essential intel. Okay, so the first pillar of this whole strategy is what I'm calling the green and digital industrial revolution. We're talking about a massive top-to-bottom upgrade of the country's tech infrastructure. This is where the really big money is going. Just look at this number, 28 million. That's how many new EV charging facilities they're aiming to build by the end of 2027. And no, that's not a typo. It's a massive signal that the EV revolution there is about way more than just the cars. It's about building the entire ecosystem for the 80 million plus electric vehicles they expect to have on the road. And this tech overhaul goes way, way beyond just cars. They're building a nationwide millisecond computing network. Just think about that. Data moving at nearly the speed of thought everywhere. They're setting new national standards for the cloud and pushing traditional factories to become service-oriented, which is a fancy way of saying they're integrating design, customization, and data right into the factory floor. It's a complete digital makeover of their entire industrial base. Okay, so China is building all this amazing high-tech industrial capacity, but who's gonna buy all the new stuff, right? Well, that brings us right to Pillar 2, kicking the domestic consumer engine into high gear. The plan here is all about making it easier and, frankly, more exciting for people to shop. A huge part of this is a massive stimulus package. We're talking 300 billion yuan. That's over 40 billion US dollars set aside just this year for these old-for-new programs. It's a direct cash incentive for people to trade in their old cars and appliances for new, better, and usually greener models. But it's not just about stimulus checks. No, they're actually engineering better places to spend money. They're hand-picking 15 cities to become world-class shopping hubs. They're subsidizing new retail ideas in 50 other cities. They're expanding duty-free shopping, and even building out dozens of new destinations for outdoor sports. It's a full-court press to get people spending. So, you've got upgraded factories and you've got motivated consumers. But how do you connect the two without it costing a fortune? That's Pillar 3, creating a single, streamlined national market by tackling one of the biggest headaches for any business, logistics. And the objective here could not be clearer. The government wants to fundamentally bring down the cost of moving goods around the country. For anyone who makes, ships, or sells anything physical in China, this is a potential game changer for your bottom line. And they're attacking this with both hardware and software. On the hardware side, you've got new warehouses and transport hubs, but the real magic is on the software side, building a digital backbone for the whole system, pushing for data sharing, weaving in AI, and setting new rules to make the entire supply chain smarter, faster, and cheaper. Okay, so we've covered the 3 big pillars of their strategy. But let's get down to brass tacks. What does this all actually mean for you and your business? This is where the rubber meets the road. Let's just connect the dots here. That massive EV infrastructure push, that creates huge demand for anyone in the supply chain, charging tech, batteries, software, you name it. Those consumer subsidies in those pilot cities, that's a golden opportunity for premium and international brands. New green trade rules, well, that's a clear lane for sustainable products. And the logistics overhaul, that just means a faster, cheaper, more reliable operating environment for basically everyone. And hey, take duty-free shopping as a perfect little example of this in action. What used to be a kind of limited, complex process is now being expanded to more cities with more products and a much smoother experience. It's a small snapshot of the bigger trend, making the market more open and a lot more friendly to consumers. So if you take just one thing away from all this, let it be this. The message is crystal clear. China is doubling down hard on high-quality, green, and digital development. The biggest opportunities are no longer just about scale. They are all in the upgrade.
So to wrap it all up, it's so important to see these policies not as a random checklist, but as these interconnected gears in one big machine. They're all part of a clear, cohesive national strategy. And understanding how those pieces fit together, that's the key to winning.
And that's exactly what we're all about here, giving you the practical knowledge you need to navigate the business, investment, and economic trends happening in China. Your comments, by the way, really encourage us and help us know what's valuable to you, so please drop a thought below. And if you found this useful, press that like button and subscribe now for more actionable insights and win-win solutions.
So, China has laid its cards on the table. They've shown the world where they're heading. The only question left is, what's your next move? Thanks for tuning in.